Hi Leo, welcome to your June love reading. I send you so much love and light. I hope that you guys are all doing well. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on the video. My name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. So this is the love reading for June. Let's see what kind of energy is coming in. Your messages from spirit, the experience is coming your way. I'll just tell you guys whatever comes through. I'm going to open myself up and see what messages are revealed to you about your love life. All right, my beautiful Leos, let's jump right into it. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, and I do hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, before I begin, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. All right, Leo, let's see. See the messages. Look at this overall energy and look at these messages coming through. It comes through like that. The Devil, the Knight of Cups. You know what's funny is like I'm crossing my arms the way that Two of Swords is, like right there. These are very interesting messages, Leo. The Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles are the overall energies. Sagittarius and Capricorn energy has come through. It could be who's coming towards you, cross watchers, moon or rising. It could be who's, okay, so I can see you being in a place with someone where you feel this is the love of your life. You feel like this person is your all and you want to give your all to them. Feels like this is your person and you want to be with them forever. The Two of Cups, no matter what you want to call it, soulmate, twin flame, kindred spirit, it does not matter what you call it. It's about the feeling, and the way that it feels between these two people is that is my person. That is who I belong with. That is who I want to be with forever. That's just what it is. And I can see them coming your way. I mean, there's no doubt about it. You have love coming in, Leo. But it's complicated. I will not lie to you. It is complicated because when you see the Devil's energy there, it makes me wonder, is this someone that is returning? Maybe you already feel like you know who your person is, who you're destined to be with, or who you want to be with. If you have that person on your mind, I can see them reaching out to you, making romantic gestures towards you, pursuing you. They could even come bearing gifts, honestly, like even something small, like a gesture towards you, some kind of romantic gesture towards you. But you know, the thing is, if you felt like that person, like they had baggage before or they had issues before, I feel like some of that energy still remains around this person. There's no getting around that Devil because this represents so much about a heaviness that they're bringing. You see, those are the lovers chained to each other. I think it says many things to you, especially with the overall energy as the Two of Cups. This is saying to be careful and not lose yourself with this person, or become overly obsessive with this person, Leo, or codependent, or like you're just joined at the hip and it's something that burns so hot and so bright that it can't last long. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's going to fizzle out, but it just feels like when I see the overall energy as the Two of Cups this is for sure, I'm not going to let them go like that. This is who I feel I belong with. This is who I want to be with. And that's just it. It feels like it's a permanent decision. You've been with this person lifetime after lifetime. I can see them coming towards you. Some of you already know who it is. For some of you, this could be it. This could be the one. But it just feels like they're bringing some issues with them. They're bringing issues with them there. So it could even be this person's vibe, because I pick up on the obsessive kind of energy. So I wonder if they, not to be judgmental, but I wonder, do they have any kind of like mood disorder? Do they have some kind of disorder that they're being treated for? That could be it for some of you here. But for others of you, where things are burning so hot and so bright as it will with these Two of Cups, it could just be the way this person doesn't handle it as well as you handle it. I'm not saying that they're the wrong one for you. I'm just saying that they're bringing a heaviness with them, which is either like codependent, controlling, or I wonder if they're even like just wanting to be very possessive of you. I know you look at this person, the two of you look at each other and feel like we're so in love. Like, I know you feel like it's love. But then I'm not saying that it's not love, but at the same time, don't forget to have healthy boundaries between the two of you. Because what this energy looks like to me is you have someone coming your way that I feel that the two of you fall madly in love with each other. I mean, just look at this energy. They say madly in love. That's what this is like, Leo. But then when you're so in love with someone, it just feels like there's this little twinge, or there's this potential for things to go in an unhealthy direction. I know you can't control what anyone does, but I feel like setting boundaries will be of the utmost importance with this person. And I mean boundaries right off the bat. If something is not okay to you, out of love for this person, don't say that it's, I know you love this person, so you might accept certain things, but don't start off on the wrong foot with them, especially if this is someone new. But for those of you that already resonate with this energy, because I'm picking up on the person you feel you belong with, I see that it is very important for you, Leo, to set healthy boundaries, because there's a neediness that they're bringing in. I mean, I'm not saying that they're a bad person. I'm not saying not to embrace them, not to choose them. I feel like you're going to do that no matter what. But when you see these kinds of like sad or heavier energies, it could let you know that your person is coming in broken or damaged. And I don't say that to be mean, but it's like broken emotionally or damaged emotionally, spiritually, maybe even down and broken. Leo, if you hear like my nose and my voice, my allergies are just as bad as they were in the last video. So if I sound funny, you guys, it's all that it is. My allergies are so bad. But anyway, so I can see this person like really pulling out all the stops and being very romantic with you, courting you, taking you out on dates, being like super romantic, like even dedicating a song to you, listening to romantic music together, taking beautiful pictures together, going on long walks together, sunsets together. It's a very, very romantic vibe. But then I do feel like there's a heads up to you from spirit. The way that I can see this person, either they have a jealous streak in them, or they're possessive, or it could even just have to do with certain addictions that they have, or maybe even like a certain disorder that this person has, because maybe it's just someone who goes through bouts of depression. I can just see that energy here. If this is new and you start to pick up on what you feel are inconsistencies or maybe even little red flags, don't ignore what that is. Don't ignore your intuition, because there's no getting around telling you that yes, this person is approaching. Yes, they are super romantic. And I see the two of you falling in love. I see you falling in love. But I feel like what Spirit is also telling you, Leo, is do not turn a blind eye towards things that are unhealthy or negative or toxic or things that need to be eliminated. I know you may love this person, but that doesn't mean that you should accept them bringing that kind of vibration into your life. So don't think I'm trying to give you a bad reading, you know. I see you being deeply in love with someone and feeling like this is it for me. This is who I feel I belong with. This is my person. That's mutual. But then I just see that they're bringing that vibe, that darker vibe that I'm describing to you. I want to look further into that energy actually. So this could be a heads up to you from Spirit. Maybe if you already know who this person is, that they're still trying to conquer those same demons because it's here. Or it's just letting you know that your kindred spirit, your soulmate, or if you look at this person as your twin, no matter what you call them, you look at them as the one. They could just be bringing certain issues with them, whether it's like a loneliness, a brokenness, or just feeling like tied and bound to issues from the past, baggage from the past. All right, Leo, I want to look at that Devil card. And no, this is not like a false twin. This is not like a false soulmate. No. That's not what it is. It's just like this person may not be in the same vibration as you, may not be in the same place in life as you, the same mentality, mindset, may have different accomplishments from each other. They could just be trying to catch up with you. I mean, I wish I could say that they're coming in like all sparkly and perfect, but they're not. They're not. They're coming in with like baggage around them. And I know some of you here are like, you know what? I'm going to help them through that. And that's beautiful. But I just feel like it's very important for you to have those boundaries, Leo. And to not, if this person needs to ascend to meet you where you are, don't descend to meet them where they are. Make them rise. Do you know what I mean? Make them rise to where you are. And I feel like the best way to do that is to set boundaries for things that you will accept and what you won't accept. Because you could really be a catalyst for this person's growth. And if you descend, you're not going to help them grow. Because I talk about things in such extremes because when you see the Two of Cups coming through, this is like, that is my person and that's my final decision. That's just what it's like. It's a soul contract for sure. Definitely you've been with this person lifetime after lifetime, and it's based in all of those things, but especially love. Okay, let me look at this Devil's energy. Three of Wands coming through. Now the Two of Swords, these energies are repeating now. Three of Wands around the Devil. It's very interesting to me because it's like someone that I want to manifest, someone that I want to call to me, someone that I want to come to me. So it just, you know what this feels like? Some of you are getting a person that's coming your way that just has flaws. No one's perfect. And I know, Leo, you don't think that you're perfect either, but this person just has flaws. But I feel like you accept this person, flaws and all. I don't think you feel like that really matters to you because you feel like this is your perfect person. So even though they're coming in with flaws, you still feel like it's everything that I've been waiting for. It's everything that I wanted. And I can't wait to see them When I'm not with this person, I'm thinking about them and I'm anticipating seeing them again, and it fills me with so much happiness. So I don't want to make it sound like this person is someone that you should turn down. Some of the flaws are just things that this person needs to process emotionally. For some of you, though, it has to do with certain vices or addictions that they have. For others of you, it has to do with the way that I see they can be either jealous or possessive at times. But it feels, don't think you have to take this on if you don't want to, Leo. But in this dynamic, it feels like you're the one that teaches this person kind of like right and wrong. And what I mean by that is what you choose to accept from them. You have to set clear boundaries with them because I know when it's all said and done, this person is going to live up to those boundaries, and you're a catalyst for their growth and their ascension. So if you get someone that comes back into your life or comes into your life and you feel like you immediately fall in love with this person, you feel like how I as soon as I saw them, I knew we were going to have something special. If it's newer or you already know who this is, it feels like it's going to be very important for you to speak your mind. Like if you see them doing something and you're not feeling it, Leo, you don't like it, don't stay quiet. Say to this person, that's not good for you, or I'm not into that, or I don't like that, or I don't do that. I feel like you could even be the first person that told them these things. And you're going to have such a profound effect on this person that when they see that you don't like it or you don't do it or you're not having it, it makes them really change. So I know that sounds like a lot, but you know what? It kind of is, because this devil's energy with the Two of Cups is a very intense dynamic that's here. So I know it sounds like a lot, and don't think I'm saying that you have to take this all on. I'll just tell you what the energy is like. That's what it's like. So you have a very profound connection. I feel like this person is the one. They're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But the best thing for you to do in this dynamic, Leo, is to set those boundaries. Because it's not something that can't be overcome. Don't think it's something that this person is so consumed by it that it can't be broken. It can, and it will. It just feels like you have to be the one in the connection that kind of takes the power and says no. Just do that, Leo. Just keep it in the back of your mind to set boundaries and to speak your mind with someone that you feel is very, very special to you. Okay, that's what I can see going on for some of you here. Now, let's look even further and see what your messages are. Let's get some more messages for you guys. Interesting. More messages, pages coming through now. And Aries and Pisces energy. Okay, I feel like this is almost a continuation of the first spread. Because it feels like there could be blockages in the communication with someone for sure. Maybe you feeling like it's difficult to talk to them, communicate with them. And I know the ways that they may feel like you're not listening to them either. So it just feels like in June, when it comes to a connection, Leo, you could have some difficulties, and maybe even for a brief period of time, not talk to this person for a few days. That's what it looks like it could be, because the Eight of Cups is now coming through in reverse. So that lets me know that there could be some distance that happens between you and someone, but don't think that it's not going to come back around or that that's permanent in any way. It's not. So even if you choose to stop talking to someone, or if you guys mutually just like both stop talking to each other out of frustration, feeling like you can't get through, I'll tell you what's going on behind the scenes during that whole time. Because for the week or so, or the few days that you guys, it could be like 8 days that you guys don't talk, what are you both doing? Rethinking things, looking, introspection, thinking about, maybe I could have said it this way or that way, thinking about things from their perspective. And what you're both doing is like rereading messages that you guys have sent to each other, even listening to voicemails again. Definitely still looking at them on social media and seeing what's going on with this person. Definitely still looking at the pictures that the two of you have taken together. So it's like, in that brief period of separation, taking space from each other, like from frustration of not being able to communicate, what happens is you come back together with like a newfound sense of understanding the other one. And what happens in the meantime is, don't think that this person just forgets about you or that you just forget about them. No, you're still very much connected, thinking about things, thinking deeply about things, and you'll come back together again. So this looks like there's a hiccup. Do you know what I mean? It's like a hiccup in the connection where it feels like it's frustrating. It feels like I've tried to say everything the right way, and it just feels like they're really not listening to me. So it feels like it's a mutual frustration between you and someone. So it is a prediction of certain blockages in the communication, and a prediction that the two of you could go a few days not talking to each other. And you know what? I feel like the masculine person in this connection really sees, you know what, I need to reach my full potential. I can't act like a boy. I need to be a man. I need to be someone that makes my person feel safe. I need to be a protector. I need to be a provider. It's time for me to really step up. Because the Page of Pentacles, I feel like the Emperor in reverse is like realizations that I'm not fulfilling my full potential. I'm not fulfilling my role as a partner to this person. I'm selling myself short from what I really could be as a divine masculine. And then it's like this vibe of, it's time for me to like really go all in and give my all, not only because that's what they deserve, it's what I deserve. And then with the Hanged Man here, it's like it's a sacrifice, a short period sacrifice of not talking to each other. But Leo, so much happens in a short period of time that will make like those 8 days or so that the two of you don't speak to each other. You won't even look back at it. You won't even remember it. You'll just remember the way things really turned around with this person. So it's like a sacrifice of a short-term period of time that has a profound effect on the connection as a whole, because the divine masculine in this connection sees the ways that he needs to live his full potential for you, but more importantly for himself. All right, Leo, that's what I can see going on for others of you, but I wonder if any of you feel like those spreads go hand in hand. That's some more messages. Let's look further and let's see what else Spirit shows us. You know what? Look at these energies coming through again. The devil is now repeating. Remember we saw the devil in the first spread? Capricorn's energy and Pisces energy is coming through. You know what I can see happening? With the Three of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like that's really tough love. It just feels like with the way you put up boundaries, Leo, and you're not going to let this person cross those boundaries, I see that carrying over into these different events. I feel like these spreads connect because with the devil's energy in reverse, that is someone who breaks those bad habits, or breaks free from those vices, or whatever it is that they're letting control them. It's like I sever those ties and I break those chains because the devil's energy is now coming in reverse. Let me switch this up a bit because for some of you here, it could be the way that you have a change of heart about accepting someone into your life. That's for some of you here, because some of you here could feel like the connection is more work than you are ready for. Some of you, you could have a change of heart. I know at the beginning it was like I'm ride or die and this is forever. But for some of you here, I can see where you look at this person's heaviness. Like, while it's great that they're going through their process and they're breaking free from what binds them, I think you might look at it and feel like, I don't know if this is a sacrifice that I can make. And I feel like I'm sacrificing a lot. And what I once pictured, what I once wanted, I don't know if I could see that happening. So these spreads may connect for some of you. For others of you, it doesn't. For others of you, I feel like this could be a realization that you have about a connection that you've held on to for a long time. And you see that, I think, not to sound mean, but it's like more work than you can take on. More sacrifices than you're willing to take on. And that's what some of you could maybe finally break free from someone that you haven't been able to let go of for the longest time. And I think that's very healthy if you choose to embrace that energy. But for others of you, it has to do with the way when I connect to that kindred spirit bond and how they're my person and I'm not going to let go of them. Like I said, whatever it is that kind of like captures this person. And when I mean captures, it's because of those chains. It's like whatever ties them, binds them, even if it's just a mindset. I can see where it's like they finally gain back their power, cut those ties and break those chains and release whatever that is. So it's like a huge amount of treatment even. And I can see where they're going to make a huge gesture towards you. A gesture to let you know their intentions towards you. It could even be a ring. It could even be a proposal for some of you here. Or just like a major tangible gesture, because this feels like it's very tangible. Something that they give to you or share with you or try to anyway, that lets you know my intentions towards you is to be with you forever. I want to provide you with stability and consistency. But you know what, Leo? Some of you, when they try to make this grand gesture towards you, I don't see you accepting it. I see you turning it down. I see you maybe even expressing to this person that they need to put in more work before you feel like you can embrace what it is that they want to give to you. I will say that they are making all the steps in the right directions. When they told you that they're not doing something or they've broken free from that or they're not going to do it anymore, whatever these bad habits or this heaviness is or whatever those demons are, when they tell you that they're not going to do that or they're going to change their ways, they mean that and they are doing it. And that's something that's real. And I can see where even if you turn this person down, you do not push them away. So really stick to your boundaries, because it's like tough love in a sense. I think you look at it and feel like the offer they want to make to you, either it's too soon or you question whether it's really what they say. And I see you telling this person no. I see you refusing it because this Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. And you know what that does to this person? It makes them buckle down truly in ways that they really need to. So what I can see, Leo, when I look at your reading as a whole, it's someone that comes to you that is incredibly special and that you feel the two of you are destined to be together. But I don't see you settling and being with this person if it feels like it's all wrong. I could see a bit of rockiness in the connection where there's a period where the two of you may not speak, but you come back together after introspection and reflecting on things. And I can see the way that what happens is a major turnaround, because this person is going to release and break free from what really comes between the two of you and prevents it from living its full potential. See, there's going to be a lot of things that your partner realizes about their role in the connection, their shortcomings. Not in a judgmental way, but in a way that makes them want to take their power back and fully be the person that they're meant to be. So there's so much growth going on in your connection, but especially with your partner. And even though as I look at this spread, I don't see you taking what it is that they want to give to you. But that doesn't mean that like you break up with this person or you cut them out and you're not going to talk to them. It's more like hold that thought. If you're real about this and you're sincere about this, let's circle back around to this conversation in about a month from now and see how things are really looking between us. And if I feel like what you're saying is real and sincere and I see those changes are for real, then I will take your offer. It's almost like, for some of you here, you could have someone that proposes to you and you tell them like, I don't think we're ready for that yet. So it's like, hold that thought. It's like a hold that thought. And I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, because it feels like what you're going to do is watch this person and see that what they're saying is actually real and it's true. It's like it can't be all talk. That's how you're looking at it. It's not about talk. I need to see you take certain action. So you know what's interesting about this reading is, for some of you, this is a new connection that's coming in for you. And it feels like when this person comes in, it's like a whirlwind of experiences. If this is new, you will find that you go through a lot with this person in just a very short period of time. You'll go through a lot with them in the month of June. I see you setting those boundaries. It's so important for you to do that in June, Leo, and because this person needs to be taught what is the appropriate way to treat you, and how you teach them how to treat you is setting those boundaries. Even though I'm describing someone that's coming to you either like broken or with demons, quote unquote, vices, or it's just this person's mindset that traps them. They're a work in progress. I can see you falling in love with this person and really truly loving this person, but then also at the same time not willing to accept things into your life that you feel are unhealthy for you. Just because you set healthy boundaries doesn't mean that you don't love this person and you're turning your back on them. No, that's for the betterment of the connection as a whole. So some of you already know who this person is. And if you already know who this is, I see you going through a lot with them over the next month. And like I said, if this is new, there's a lot that you're going to learn about yourself, about this person, and about love and how you want your love life to be in June. I do see you guys being in a position of power. I don't see you letting anyone control you. I don't see you letting anyone drag you down. I don't see you letting anyone make you do things or participate in things that you are not down with. Even though I see you love this person deeply, it just feels like you are kind of the leader in the connection in June. Not saying that you're playing a masculine role if you're feminine. It's not like that. But you just can provide so much guidance to this person through your boundaries. So in June, Leo, I think it's safe to say that your love life looks a bit on the complicated side. But remember, yes, there's complications, but then there's also so much like love and romance and like really being intertwined with someone, feeling like you're in love with someone, feeling like things are very heightened as far as emotions and experiences. That's why the message keeps coming through to you from spirit to just maybe drill it into the back of your mind, to not be afraid to say no, to not be afraid to say, I don't like that, I don't do that, that's not okay with me. Okay, Leo, that's what I can see going on. I know some of you, though, I do feel like some of you, whoever this is that you're focusing on for the reading, even though they come through, it feels like at the final hour and try to make you an offer to turn things around, I feel like some of you will just like out and out tell this person, no, I have to release this. I can't do it. I can't hold on to it anymore. It's too much work and it's too much of a sacrifice. So some of you I can see will have a change of heart about a connection that maybe you tell yourself that this person is the one now, but you may have a change of heart about that connection and about that person. And for others of you, even though you tell this person no, it's like, it's more of a not now. I need to see how this all plays out. And in the meantime, what this person is going to do, Leo, is work incredibly hard and make the necessary sacrifices because they know you're watching what they do in order to really get themselves and things on the right track. So, like I said, definitely complicated in June. All right, my beautiful Leos, I hope that you enjoyed the reading. I hope that it was helpful for you. If it was, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video. I hope you'll subscribe. I know that some of these messages are not the easiest thing to hear, but I just want to remind you where they come from, Leo, because it is only a place of love and light, never intended to make you feel worried or scared or bad or judged. Now, these messages only come from a place of love and light intended to help, and I do hope that it's helpful. And I also think that you guys, if you don't know, I am a Leo myself, sun, moon, and rising. So I'm definitely going to take certain things from these messages as well. Okay, Leo, I love you so much. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next reading.